Hi, everybody. How are you guys doing? Welcome to Thursdate with Erica. I hope you guys are having a wonderful Thursday so far. And today I am excited to have you guys meet Ahmed. So we would not have met, but he invited me to do an interview on his page earlier this year, and since then we've followed each other, and it's so amazing to be able to meet people from different parts of the world, and people that you would not have the chance to meet otherwise. And so I'm excited for you guys to meet him today, and I'll bring him on. Hi, Ahmed. How are you doing?
Hey, good, thanks. How are you?
I'm doing good. Thank you so much for taking the time to join me today and do this quick little chat on my page. Thank you.
Yeah, pleasure to be here.
Awesome. Well, okay, so let's give my viewers just a little bit of a background about you. So tell us a little bit about yourself.
Yeah, my name's Ahmed. I've been doing the business now for 3 years now. I live in Vancouver, BC. I did start when I was in my mid 20s, but as probably Erica has mentioned many times before, we have a lot of people from their 20s to their 60s, 70s doing this. So it is really for everyone. I currently work as a full-time firefighter. Prior to doing this, I was working two jobs, and one of my primary reasons for starting this is I also take care of my mom. So when I was working two jobs, I barely had time at home. I was working night shifts and day shifts, and both those combined kind of led to me always being tired. And every time that I was at home, I was just sleeping pretty much. Uh, so
Yeah.
one of my main priorities doing groceries, doing errands with my mom was I didn't have time to do that. So a lot changed for me at the exact same time that I was transitioning into firefighting. And I'll talk about that more later on, or you want me to just keep going about that?
Um, sure, keep going. Let's hear it. I want to
Sure.
hear the story.
Yeah, sure. So yeah, 3 years ago, pretty much right when I started this business, I went into firefighting, and before that, I was working as a 911 operator, and I also worked at Frito Lay's, like delivering chips. So my Frito Lay's shift would start at 3 a.m. and then I would end around 12:30, and then I would come home, nap, and then I would go to my 911 operator job around 5 p.m. So
Wow.
yeah, so that continued. I did that for a few years, and when I was doing my 911 operator job, I knew one of my coworkers was actually looking for another opportunity as well. She was doing that job for 20 years plus. She had kids. She was getting burnt out, and she wanted to be at home with her kids. And I asked her just one day what she found, because I noticed that she wasn't looking anymore, and she introduced me to this business. And from that day on, I hopped in right away. I know a lot of people sometimes working online, they're maybe suspicious or they're just nervous to move online, but with me, this was a coworker that I worked with many years. I had already that established trust, and I knew her, so I was very comfortable in just hopping in. And I knew she wasn't gonna do a scam or anything. Just like many of you guys are on Erica's page, she said she was following the person that brought her to this business for a whole year. So she was monitoring their business and seeing they're having so much success. So a lot of you guys, you might be here for a year or longer. I'm not sure, but I know that she said she has been following them for a year. She even showed me their page prior to me hopping in, and I just saw how much success they're finding within that year, and they're hitting big milestones. So yeah, I hopped in there, and then yeah, shortly after that, I left my 911 operator job because I became a firefighter. And then the flexibility with my firefighting job, we do 4 on, 4 off, so that worked perfectly for me at the time. And it was just a blessing. Everything just came together all at the same time, because on my 4 days off, I'm able to just stay at home, like right now, work on my business, and if my mom needs anything, I'm able to just easily hop out, do get groceries, do errands. Um, I'm sure Erica has talked about a lot of the automation within this business as well. So when I'm at work, when I'm at firefighting, I don't have to worry about, oh, my business. I need to check in on my business. I know that things are in place that keep it moving, but at the same time, I know on my days off, I need to sit down and focus on it. As just like many of you guys, I get a lot of inquiries. You guys have a lot of questions. You send them to Erica. I have a business page like this. People send me inquiries, so I like to get back to them as soon as possible and get to their inquiries. So
Yeah,
I
exactly.
hope I didn't go on a long tangent
Oh
with it.
no, that's okay. That's totally fine. Now that is crazy that you were a 911 operator. I can't even imagine like the stress that you feel like you would have felt in that job and like, having to work that many hours with your Frito-Lay's job and then going there. Like, yeah, you wouldn't have had time to take care of your mom or to even see her because yeah, you just needed that time in between to sleep and recharge for you, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
Yeah.
it was a lot, and there was times that I was barely at home, and I wasn't enjoying it. And I'm an active person. I like to play sports, and I wasn't really getting time to do that. So a lot of stuff I was missing out on. So
Yeah,
glad I made the
sure.
change.
Yeah, no. Now, so that's awesome that interesting that you had a coworker that was kind of looking for an out as well from the 911 job. Like I know it's so stressful, but to
Mhm.
have that already, trust and connection with her and to see that, oh, you found something and
Mhm.
then, listening to her and looking at the system
Mhm.
and jumping on because hey, I trust this person, I know this will work, right? Like that's amazing because a lot of people they see something online but they don't know, right? Because there's so many things available out there and you don't know what's real, what's not, what actually works. And so yeah, that's a blessing for sure.
Exactly. And with that trust being established already, of course, she introduced me to the business. Of course, I did my homework. I
Yeah.
looked into it. As Erica has probably mentioned before, we always have those live Tuesday and Thursday webinars. So, of course, I checked that out. I got more information about the business, about what's involved, and I did my homework prior to jumping in. Of course, just because I'm a curious person, so I want to know as much as I want to dive into this. Of course, I checked it out and I dived in right away because I didn't want to waste a lot of time. Because a lot of people, including her, that join this business say I should have joined earlier, and I
Yeah.
didn't want to be a part of that club, so
Exactly,
I joined right away.
exactly. No, wow, 3 years. Congratulations. That's amazing. And in those 3 years, like like I know you kind of touched on it a little bit, having to just do your firefighting job and having a little bit more flexibility with your time. But what else has changed in your life from before when you were working so much and to now that you're a digital business owner?
Oh, of course, the free time. That's the biggest thing. Um, I think things that one thing that it definitely wasn't thinking that would change about me was just my personality, my attitude, a lot happier. In this business, we actually have a book club, and I really hated reading books, but I got into it, and it totally changed my life. And now, prior to joining this business, I was someone who slept in, like woke up at 12 or 1 o'clock every day. And now, because of our book club, I've had so much personal growth that I wake up at 5 or 6 a.m. I've been up now for 6 hours working on my business, already finished my gym, and just starting my day. And a lot of people, while they're just starting their day, I'm already halfway through. So,
Yeah, and
I
that's
would say,
awesome, right? That's like
yes,
something that you didn't expect, but it is true. The
exactly.
personal development that happens when you start this business is just mind-boggling.
Yes, I definitely was not expecting that. And people say, "Oh, you joined the business young, so this techie stuff was easy for you." But I tell people, I did not. I just freelanced the internet before. I wasn't someone who even used social media that much, so the techie stuff was actually something that I had to learn as well. But what makes this business so easy for people of all ages is that our training is so step by step that we have videos that guide you along. Plus, everyone has done the same training. So if I don't understand, I was able to reach out to my friend that brought me into this, or I could just reach out to Erica if I met her, met her in the business. I could be like, "What did you do here?" Because everyone does the same training. Everyone has the same access to the same training. So the support in this community is very overwhelming, and everyone's always happy to help you out if you need it. So that was also a big thing for me, as everyone thinks, "Oh, you're young, you're techie." No, I'm not techie. A lot
And
of
I
this,
know it's
yeah.
amazing, right? Because yes, a lot of people think, oh, you guys, you're young, you grew up in the age of social media, but being in social media and scrolling is not the same as having a digital business and being an entrepreneur in the
Exactly.
online space. It's so different. And it's nice because yes, the training is step by step. Um, Really a lot of the technical stuff is taken care of by professionals, right? We don't have to worry about it. It's all taken care of by the automated system, which I love how we can do what you need to do or what you want to do, and your business is still running, right? So I could be out in the park with the kids or a bike ride or um, watching a movie, and my business is still running, and I'm just enjoying life, and still it's working for me. So it's I love that so much.
Yes, and the best part is that is if you're out there just enjoying life, if I'm at work, I can still easily hop onto my business, check in, and if there are let's say inquiries pending there, I could easily answer them. So as much as there's the automation is doing everything for you, you could easily check in anytime that's really convenient for you and just answer people's questions. And that's what I love, just the flexibility and how everything is just at your fingertips anytime.
Exactly. Yeah, I love that too. Now, with us having the complimentary webinar tonight, you know, is there anything that you want to say to the people watching? And, maybe if they've been looking for something, but not just, don't want to quite take that first step, what do you have to say to them?
What I always suggest to people is, well, my friend told me how she waited so long and she watched these people grow and grow and grow. And although as much as her curiosity was there and she wanted to hop in, she was nervous and scared, but she never actually went and watched that webinar. And when she actually did after the year and she watched the webinar, she saw how legitimate this business actually is and how much opportunity it has to offer. So I always tell people who are on my page or are curious about the business, just check it out. Even if you go and you sign up on the website, if you sign up on Erica's website, if you're not able to catch the live webinar, we'll send you a replay and you can watch it at your convenience. We usually always try to keep these live webinars to 90 minutes, but it's live. People sometimes have a lot of questions, so sometimes it goes longer, sometimes it's right on time, but most of the times it's right on 90 minutes. So if you could spare 90 minutes or watch it in 30-minute increments, whatever you have to do, I would suggest hopping on and watching it, because if you are looking for an opportunity, if you are here, that means you're looking for change, and change starts with you, and you got to take that action. So if you're motivated, if you're someone that's positive and wanting change and you're ready to change your life for the good, check this out today.
Yeah, perfect. Thank you so much. And actually, what you said just reminded me of what was said last night. So every week we have weekly masterminds. So during these times, we get more information or updates on different social media platforms. Or like last night's topic was about emotional intelligence and your mindset. And one thing that they said that I really like that after what you said reminded me is uphill dreams, but downhill habits, right?
Mhm.
So a lot of people are ready for change. A lot of people want something more in their life, but sometimes it's just taking that first step. Sometimes they have kind of downhill habits where, they're procrastinating, or it's not as consistently, they're not consistently working towards their dreams. But let's change that today and get you guys um, onto the webinar tonight so you can get the information and make the decision for yourselves whether this is a business for you or not, because it is just so amazing. So many people have seen it, have seen the potential, and have jumped on, 100% because they know the potential and they know that the system works and everything. It's kind of laid out for you, right? Like a lot of people kind of ask, but I don't have a business idea. Can I still do this? It's like, yes, right? Like all you need is your amazing self, and that's it. And we help you all along, throughout the journey. And so it's really amazing. Ahmed, thank you so much for taking the time to
Very well.
speak with me today. Yeah, it was awesome. Any final words?
No, my pleasure to be here. Really hope you guys all have an amazing day. Definitely check out the online webinar, and you'll definitely see how Erica was just talking about how we help you build a foundation. And definitely, you won't be left alone because this community will definitely surround you and lift you up and help you succeed.
Awesome. Thank you so much. All right, everybody. I hope you guys enjoyed this series of Thursday with Erica. I really, am looking forward to hearing from you. Comment down below if you want your own personal link or send me a private message. Anyway works. And we're looking forward to see you guys tonight on the webinar. Have a wonderful day, guys. Bye, everybody.